Alright, quick update on the oil filter extension doohickey. So this end screws onto the truck, or onto the motor, and this end screws onto the oil filter. So I got me a 51773 Wix, and so that's what the biggest one that Dodge takes is. What I did was I rigged it up so that the thread on the filter extension thingy is the same thread as it takes the same size filter as a regular engine would have, and it's got the same size sealing surface and all that jank. So basically what you got to do is you find a thing that screws into here that also screws into the filter, which is, if it's a Dodge one, it's probably the same, just only one will do it. Then you take this thing, you find the right one that screws onto there, because that's going to be the same thread as the one that comes out of the motor. Well, that's the remote mount. This is, I think, what they call the sandwich adapter. So you just screw that onto the sandwich adapter. Screw it all the way in, I guess. Well, no, probably shouldn't screw it all the way in because I don't think it'll go in. Oh yeah, yep. Or most of the way, whatever. I don't know. I'll find out when I try to put it on the truck and it screws something up. And then there's an O-ring in here. You stick that O-ring in this groove over here. Stick a little bit of oil on there. Stick a little bit of oil on your Wix 51773 doohickey. Stick some oil around, stick oil around that and just screw it onto there. That's pretty much it. That's how the whole thing works. Just kind of screw things together and then you run your line. I'd rather have AN, but right now I'm just going to use this stuff that they provide with it just to get it running. And they give you the fittings for it. The little fittings go on the this one, the remote end, and the big fittings go into the sandwich adapter hickey. And that's pretty much it. I'd stick some Teflon on there if I were me. What I need to do, what I wish they'd have done is sent 4 AN fittings instead of 2. Because now I'm going to need to figure out what thread this is, and then go to the store and get 2 more ANs. These ANs put the big, whoop, where'd you go? There it is. So these ANs put the big thread. Are these bi-directional? No, they're not. It's just one. They don't fit that. They only fit this one. And I need 2 smaller ANs that got this. Oh, yeah, I can just take this and the AN fitting, and they should be able to give me an adapter that goes from this to that. And those go into that. And the little ends go into those. The remote housing. And that's it. Well, there you be. One somewhat assembled remote oil filter doohickey that'll fit a Dodge 3.9 or a 318 or a 360 or whatever you probably got. It won't fit a Chevy because it'll fit some of the Fords though, but it won't fit a Chevy because the filter gasket diameter is incorrect. This is like a 2 and something, or I forget exactly what the size of the gasket diameter is, but it's 2 something, I think, like 2 3/4 or something like that. And Chevy is like 3 something, I think, and that's too big, so it won't go on there. The Chevys use a different adapter. They use a different sandwich adapter too, because this is too small. So don't buy this. Let's see, what's the name of the? I bought this from Jegs. It is a 51715 universal remote oil filter doohickey. It includes whatchamacallits. Oh, 2 3/4 D-ring filter. Yeah, so it's 2 3/4 diameter, approximately. Like 2.4 to 2.8 is usually about what the range is. The mating surface of the filter and the seal and all that junk. But that's it. I'm not going to show you in putting this thing on the truck because that's kind of boring. And, well, if it's hard, I'll show you. But it's probably just going to be a 5-minute screw it on type of thing, knocking on wood if I could find some here. Hopefully it's just a 5-minute screw it on type of deal. If it ain't, you'ns will get to see it and, more importantly, hear it. That should be fun. All right, see you later.